Coming up on MCTV this week, we take you inside one MC student's new business venture, and we also show you how Roseville children are getting a different kind of education. This week starts now. Welcome to MCTV This Week. With Owen Russell, I'm Michelle Netting. Thanks for joining us. Elementary students in Roseville have seen some changes to their education this past year. When Roseville Elementary closed its doors in 2010, residents wanted another option for an elementary education in town. Roseville Community Christian School, located within the Living Light Tabernacle Church, has opened and is in full swing for the 2010 to 2011 school year. So how exactly does a private elementary school with 4 students operate?
Really and truly, we try to run the school like a regular school. Our kids get here at 8 o'clock. We run on the Monmouth-Roseville junior high schedule because our kids can use those buses to get here. We come in the mornings. We usually open with prayer, and we say our pledges, and then we do morning work, and then the kids get started on their individual coursework. And I have a second, a third, and a 4th grader. Or 2 3rd graders, actually. So they each do their own things. We have books. They get their books. But we all do the same subjects at the same time, but they're all on their own levels, obviously. So we get started on those, and then we just kind of go through our day.
A new school brings new challenges for Beavers and her students, who all came from public schools.
As a teacher, the biggest environment is you're teaching 3 different things. And it's a lot of preparation. I mean, you have to be prepared. You have to have it, know what you're doing. They all need you at the same time. So, they have to be patient. They are all doing very well, and definitely the small class size, they get a lot of one-on-one attention.
I do like going to school here because it's fun to do activities.
But why would a parent choose a private school over homeschooling, which is more common in rural areas?
This is a choice for parents who can't homeschool. Some parents want to have a choice for education, but they work a full-time job. So this is a choice that they can send their child to a private school in a rural area. So, they can still take advantage of the busing. They still take advantage of, I have kids in Girl Scouts and different things. So all that's still available, but they are in a private school setting.
Although Beavers is unsure of the possibility of moving into the old Roseville Elementary School building, she is optimistic that enrollment will increase and give them a chance to have their own building.
If we do outgrow this building, we will obviously have to make changes and try to find somewhere else. And I know they've had other possibilities. Our goal is to definitely grow, and we're actually starting to seek enrollment for next year.
Beavers also says that the school will be having some open house events for the public to come visit. For more information, you may contact Roseville Community Christian School at 309-426-1787.
The City of Monmouth will soon see the addition of a new business with student-owned Nightclub After Dark. Monmouth College student Jack Donnelly hopes to open the alcohol-free club on March 18. After Dark will be an 18-plus club giving both students and residents a new place to socialize.
I was looking for some for underclassmen, especially freshmen, sophomores, some of the juniors to do, because all we can really do is go to the bars if you're upperclassmen. No one else can really go to the bars. They don't let anyone else in. They've really cracked down on parties this year at school. So I wanted to give people somewhere they can go with 300-400 people and have a good time.
With After Dark's closing time being 3 a.m., Donnelly is hopeful that students who choose to go to the bar will still come to the club after the bar closes. He received a grant from the City of Monmouth to help fund the club and has been working on the project since the day after Christmas.
I really couldn't have done it without the city grant. We had a lot of money to do on renovation and stuff like that to turn this into, a club, and it was that money went towards some of the fire sprinklers and the elevator for handicapped accessibility. So that grant really helped bringing this building up to code. The club will be located in the southeast corner of the square, 2 doors down from the alley. There will be an entrance fee of $7 for locals and $5 for Monmouth College students. Taking a look at some events on campus this week. Tonight at 7:30 in the Tartan Room of Stockdale, Steve Bloomer will kick off this semester's Great Decision Lecture with the topic of national security. On Saturday in the Dahl Chapel, renowned New York flutist John McMurtry and guest pianist Ashley Mack will perform a recital of contemporary music. The concert starts at 7:30. And after-hours bingo is tonight at 9:30 with bingo and karaoke.
Coming up in sports after the break. We head over to the Huff Athletic Center for indoor track and field.
One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Welcome back. Last Saturday, Monmouth College Track and Field kicked off its first competition in 2011. Kendra Newland gives us the rundown on last weekend's success on the track.
Even without a team score, the Monmouth College Track and Field team can still say they finished on top. Senior Tyler Hannum secured a spot in the NCAA Indoor Championships in high jump, clearing 6 foot 10 3/4 of an inch. Freshman Emily Tisma claimed the title in the women's high jump with a jump of 5 foot 5 1/4, with Chelsea Widdop following right behind with a jump of 5 foot 1 1/4. Both girls provisionally qualified for indoor nationals. Monmouth College finished in the top 2 spots for shot put, with Peyton Lumsey throwing 49 feet 10 inches and DeAndre Smith throwing 49 feet 7 inches. Jeff Bird won the men's 5,000 meter race in 15 minutes and 41 seconds, winning by a whole 12 seconds. Freshman Alexa Allen placed on top in the 55-meter hurdles with a time of 8.82 seconds. The relay teams continued the Scots' rapid pace by winning 2 of the 3 relays. The women's 4x2 was ahead of the competition by a full 2 seconds, while the women's distance relay won in a time of 13 minutes and 43 seconds. As the meet came to an end, the Scots didn't go out quietly. Morgan Leffel placed 3rd in the long jump, marking 6 foot 2 1/2 inch, and Mackenzie Markwith placed 3rd in the triple jump with a jump of 34 feet 3/4. The Scots hope to continue their success this weekend as they travel to Indiana to compete in the Rose-Hulman Engineer Invitational on Sunday.
Owen and Michelle will be back right after this. Here are your scores for this week.
Welcome back. You may have noticed we still have the curtain behind us. The new set from WQAD is currently being worked on and should be here around spring break. We are also launching a new segment called Seniors in Focus. We are profiling our first senior, Ben Morrow, next week. To nominate us a senior, please go to our website, monm.edu/mctv, and follow the links to become a friend of ours on Facebook or tweet to us at MonmouthCTV.
And that's MCTV this week. I'm Ross Donnan.
And I'm Owen Russell. Be sure to tune in next Wednesday for an all-new episode of MCTV This Week.
And I'm Michelle Nutting. You can also watch us on the web by going to monm.edu/mctv. We'll see you next week.